been having technical difficulties. Oh shit! Been having technical difficulties with this camera, with this phone. I mean, with the orientation, and then it keeps cutting off. Uncensored. We see a very theatrical promo that was cut. Georgia Tech football stadium. Roman Reigns, Cody Rhodes, Joe played football on that field. You guys are aware of that. He was a captain of his team. Didn't make it to the NFL. Made it huge as a WWE superstar, obviously. My thing is this, and I'm sure that the writing team is going to take this somewhere. I'm sure the writing team is going to involve The Rock at some point. I'm sure the writing team is going to involve maybe another Roman Reigns versus Cody Rhodes. But my thing is this. I think that they're taking the wrong road, pun intended, with this booking, and it's a nightmare, pun intended. So you're dropping the ball on Randy Orton. You're dropping the ball on an actual full circle storyline where Randy right now can feud with Cody Rhodes, who I think is he needs to turn heel. Cody Rhodes needs to be this American boys homelander, blonde hair, maniacal, twisted motherfucker. Because I think that the good American Cody Rhodes, it was cute and fun in the beginning, and everybody's like, okay, finish the story already, and hey, you did it, but it's stale. It's stale. The industry knows it's stale. The wrestlers know it's stale. The community knows it's stale. The WWE universe knows it's stale. And you have an opportunity right now. You still do. You could still throw a curveball, even after all these nice, pretty, theatrical, high-definition promos of trusting each other now. Just let the Viper strike. That's it. Just let the Viper strike. Let Jey Uso get into that ring. Let Jey Uso and Roman Reigns handle their business with the bloodline. We know that Solo Sikoa's brother is on his way. We know that the Tonga's brother, I always say his name wrong. He is a giant. He is on his way. Hikula. I can't say the name. I mess it up. Both of Zilla, Fatu, and Hukulu, I'm saying the name wrong, are on their way. Now that's going to add even more people to the pot of the bloodline. Where is Paul Heyman? I truly hope these rumors are false, that he's going to now align with The Rock, because that'll be a waste of Paul Heyman, because Paul Heyman is magic on the mic. Rock is already magic on the mic. Those two do not need to even get together. So I do hope that all of these rumors are false in that aspect, because it would be a waste of two essential characters. Number two, back to Cody Rhodes. The Viper needs to strike. I think all of wrestling fans, I think that John Cena and I think that Randy Orton need this match. I think that it would be the ultimate setup to saying goodbye to John Cena's in-ring career. And hear me out with this. John Cena is a 16-time champion. He is currently tied with Ric Flair. Okay? 16 times. Now, both men are completely different. Ric Flair led an era of the NWA and the WCW, packing stadiums, packing buildings worldwide. Without a Vince McMahon, without a strong promotion, he was the promotion. Dusty Rhodes was the promotion. Sting was the promotion. Lex Luger, that Steiner brother, all the originals. Still 16-time champion. And then you have John Cena, currently 16-time champion, who said that this is the final year. 2025, the final run. Well, okay, then let's get Randy Orton to 16 times as well, because the clock is ticking. And at WrestleMania, John Cena should win the Royal Rumble, and it should be John Cena versus Randy Orton at 16-time champion, tied to break the record. And the record goes to Randy Orton, who deserves it, who has been nothing but loyal to the WWE. He deserves to hold 17-time champion. John Cena is already a pillar. Ric Flair is already a pillar. But let 17 times go to Randy Orton. Now, how do we get that storyline? How do we get that storyline? A lot of people, when I'm speaking, they say the 17 times should go to John Cena. And I don't think that John Cena wants 17 times. I think that the man that John Cena is, I think he's content with 16 times. I think that it would be very interesting, especially with Randy Orton, who signed a 5-year extension, to let him be the 17-time champion. Now, what does that mean for Cody Rhodes? Nothing. It means an elongated feud. It means a rivalry. It means a full circle. That's a full circle. You roll with Randy Orton. Everybody knows the story. I don't have to tell you wrestling fans this story. But the Viper needs to strike, or Cody Rhodes needs to turn heel. Because the story with Cody Rhodes is getting very, very dull and boring. Sure, he's nice. Sure, he looks great in a suit and tie. Sure, he's eloquent when speaking and can handle press. But the WWE at this stage of the game does not need a poster boy. They have so much stacked talent right now. You don't need a poster boy. And I even checked somebody who said, well, Zilla Fatu can never be the WWE champion because how could he hold a press conference and speak and talk? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? See, when they did the security guard episode, having Zilla Fatu, who is probably the best on that roster right now, I said it, the best. By doing that corny security guard beatdown, you're already starting to write the wrong story. So my question to Triple H and WWE is, whom are these writers? I know a few of them, but who's making these storylines up? And are these storylines really Like, Bruce, are these storylines really, truly thought about and executed? Because, come on, man. Cody needs to have his own program with someone, not continuing to ride in the shadows of Roman Reigns. Let Roman Reigns handle his family business, his personal business, and take Cody Rhodes out of the equation. Matter of fact, injure Cody Rhodes. Injure Cody Rhodes. Send him home for 3 months. He's not needed. He's not needed. WWE is fine. They're packing out arenas. They're selling out venues. They're fine. Injure Cody Rhodes. Put him out of the picture for 3 months. 3 months. He can afford it. And vacate the title. Put the title up for grabs at the Royal Rumble. And let the winner of the... Because you guys already fucked up Money in the Bank. Horrible. That was horrible. It was shit. Honestly. Shit storyline again. No need for a wasted Money in the Bank. For the men's Money in the Bank. That was a shit storyline. It was a waste of this year's Money in the Bank. It was horrible. Horrible. Get Cody Rhodes injured. And then that'll trigger a reset when he comes back. And bring him back as a heel. And bring him back with AJ Styles. And bring him back with Finn Balor. And let's get some form of some WWE style Bullet Club. You always see him throw the guns. You always see him kiss the guns. Well, let's make it happen already. You have currently in that WWE active roster, you got the tag team, you got Balor, you have Cody Rhodes, you have AJ Styles, you got Tama Tonga, you got the Tonga brothers. You guys all know that this is all the original Bullet Club. You have the whole roster practically in the WWE right now. So capitalize on it. Kill that bloodline. Let Roman Reigns and the Usos come back. They have a final rah-rah at War Games. And then it's done. Put the tag titles on the Lucha Brothers because they're on their way in. Have the Bloodline lose the tag team championships to the Lucha Brothers. And put them out of the picture for at least a month. AJ Styles is already out of the picture. And then that leaves Finn Balor. And they have the Finn Balor and the other one has the tag team championships, right? We'll take the championships off of them. And get Finn Balor injured also. And all of them are home. And then a month later, you start doing some teasers. You got John Cena coming back. He could pack out stadiums. You got Roman Reigns. He could pack out stadiums. Paul Heyman, where you at? I'm sure you got something up your sleeve. And I pray to God it's not The Rock, because that'll be a waste. He could pack out stadiums. And then you have 1 month. And then surprise, surprise. And whoever is the current champion, let's say it's Randy Orton. He gets a beat down by the new Bullet Club faction. Bang, bang. And there's Cody Rhodes and AJ Styles and Finn Balor and the Tongas and why am I forgetting their name? Because they've been so irrelevant on TV. It's the truth. It's sad. The tag team, they've been so irrelevant on television, underutilized, that even myself, I forget their names. I'm not being sarcastic. I seriously forgot their names. And bring them all together as one big faction, and then whoever is the champion over there, because I think that the championship should be pulled from Gunther. I think that Gunther should go into a program with his best friend, and I think that they should bring down the house and break up that Imperium finally and let that kid shine. Gunther already is shining, but he's special. He's special and he's underutilized. Now they teased that over in Germany. If you guys watched that match where he did a very face after program after match, and I know that the photos surfaced, but there's so many potential possibilities, and I know that they are trying to do this roller coaster of a ride, but it's stalemate. It's stalemate. You're gonna go to Netflix. There are no rules in Netflix. I personally know that. It's a free-for-all. You don't have to answer to sponsors. You don't have to answer to anybody. See, on Netflix, it's all subscribers. It's a free-for-all. You could curse, scream, bloodshed, do whatever you want. There are no rules on Netflix. Netflix and WWE is going to take you on a wild ride that wrestling fans have never experienced yet. So when I tell you that there is still time, Bruce, Paul, Heyman, Levesque, Pritchard, please put the writers in a room and just tell them to make the magic happen. Because this will lead you right in with 3 months left to execute a phenomenal, pun intended, launch on Netflix. You'll have Cena in a position where you want Cena to be. You'll have Roman Reigns in a position where you want him to be. And then you execute the most wild Bullet Club that has ever surfaced in all these years in a no rules production on Netflix. And if you want to take it even further, you have some gruesome shit that you could do with the Wyatt Six, which I still don't understand why Braun Strowman is not a part of. That's just very weird. Extremely weird. Braun Strowman and Eric Rowan should have been dominating in the tag team division, but they split it, and they want to do this monster thing with Bronson Reed, who I don't think is any good. And I'll take hate on that. I don't care. I just don't see Bronson Reed as marketable or money. I don't. It's just, how many times are you going to watch a person jump and crash into something and do a squash right on? That's not entertaining to me. That's not a storyline to me. Braun Strowman should be with the Wyatt Six. Period. So, they could make as many beautiful high-definition promos as they want. And yeah, it looks good. And yeah, it's nice. Oh, I trust you. Okay, I trust you too. Let's go and be a tag team now. But then I'm going to come and get your title. Come on, man. You're losing out on 2 major programs that can potentially be happening right now. And I'll say it again, just let Roman Reigns and Jey Uso battle the bloodline. The people want to see Jacob Fatu versus Roman Reigns, because they know that Fatu is money. They know that Jacob Fatu is extremely talented. These are wrestling fans that know this. And then when you put Jacob Fatu in a program to beat down cornball security guards in a metal detector, you're already starting the clown shit on Jacob Fatu. Wrestling fans don't want to see that. You got Zilla coming in, Solo's little brother. You have Hikalo coming in. I'm saying the name wrong as always. Monster giant the Tongas brothers. That is a program in itself. Sure, The Rock is probably going to appear and want to get into I don't know. I don't know. What are we going to see with John Cena? What programs and matches are we going to see with John Cena? John Cena promised the wrestling fans memorable, historic matches. Now, John Cena buried Austin Theory. And I'm praying that Triple H and Pritchard didn't lose faith in Austin Theory, because Austin Theory is still Austin Theory, and you guys never seen Austin Theory on television. That's a fact. You guys seen bad storylines. You guys seen version 2 Selfie Boys. Horrible. You guys have no idea what Austin Theory can do. And wrestling fans do that follow the indie circuit. So, you guys have, I hope you guys know who's your NXT champion in Ethan Page. I hope you guys do. Because if you think that you haven't seen anything yet with Ethan Page. I'm so proud of him. So proud of him. And he deserves to be here in the WWE. But I want you guys to Google search those matches with Ethan Page and Darby Allin in the Indies. I want you to learn about who Ethan Page is, and it's hardcore. You see, you could see a storyline right now in NXT, but I assure you that you guys have seen nothing yet of what I hope is to come of Ethan Page on television and in the future on Netflix. I'll keep saying this and I'll say this again, wrestling fans. You ain't seen nothing yet until you're gonna see WWE programming on Netflix. Because I can't say this enough. You don't have to listen to the sponsors. You don't got to make anybody happy but the subscribers on Netflix. The fans, the worldwide fans on Netflix. So writers at WWE, it's time to writing. It's time to start writing. Cut the bullshit. Cut the foo-foo clown shit. And let's get some wrestling written. Because, see, over at the other company, they're writing acrobatic stunt matches. That's all you see over there. There's no storylines over there. It's who could do the most backflips and jumps and monkey moonsaults, and it's wasted talent. Wasted talent. And guys, anybody over there, I get it. You guys want a light schedule. You guys want light traveling. You guys want your money. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. But ain't nothing like the WWE. Ain't nothing like it. So I'm very, very curious to see the direction and the storylines that these writers are going to execute in the WWE as we approach January and Netflix. So we're in the end of September now. You got 3 months. It's fourth quarter. It's game time. October, November, December. You got 3 months to make it right. 3 months. And you can make it right in 1 episode of Raw and 1 episode of SmackDown and turn it all around. And just rewrite the stories. And give these wrestling fans what they want. Because right now, it's a corny direction. Right now, Cody Rhodes is corny. Right now, Cody Rhodes is stale. Write the right story. Give the people what they wanna see. Get Cody Rhodes away from this bloodline story. Get him out of the shadows of Roman Reigns. Finally, he was a space filler. You guys know that. I sure as hell know that. Get him in his own program. And it would be one exciting ride to see vintage legend killer Randy Orton back on the screen and program him with Cody Rhodes. Turn the man heel. Turn him heel. Get the bloodline broken up and get the Tongas into this Bullet Club faction. Call it whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter. The wrestling fans are going to know. But you did mess up when it was AJ Styles and the tag team whose names I honestly forgot because they don't use them on television anymore. Carl Anderson, I'm sorry. No disrespect to Carl Anderson. No disrespect to Carl. He's a legend. I still can't remember the other gentleman's name because they keep him off of television. And I just remembered Carl Anderson's name because I am remembering his Prism numbered card that I have from the new WWE 2024. But you see? Now, Carl, if you're watching, if I could forget your name, and I still can't remember the tag team partner's name. Me, of all people. And this is not shade. This is not disrespect. You guys are legends. You guys are international superstars. And yet, you're off the television. So, bring AJ Styles. Get Finn Balor. Get you guys. Get the Tongas. Get Cody Rhodes. There's your Bullet Club 4.0 right there. There it is. There it is. Utilize it. Utilize it. It's what the world wants to see. You're going on Netflix, boys. You're going on Netflix. That's the world watching you every single Monday. Give the world what they want. Give the wrestling fans what they want. AJ, Cody Rhodes, Tongas, Carl and the tag team. Get the Bullet Club back on WWE television. What's going to happen with the bloodline? It would be the weirdest thing if the rumors that are going around social media rampant saying that Paul Heyman is going to be working with The Rock. That is going to be the weirdest, unnecessary storyline with wasting two people that are magical on that microphone. Waste. If there was anybody right now on the current roster whom I would say needs Paul Heyman, it's Jade Cargill. Period. Because, see, Jade, you know I've been writing you a lot on Twitter. I make it public. And I even think myself that you feel in your mind and your heart that you made the wrong decision. I think that you're getting tired of the travel and the schedule. I think that you're getting tired of the flights. I think that you're getting tired of being... See, I always thought that Bianca was in your shadow. But the way that the WWE writers are writing you, Jade, they're destroying your career because they're putting you in the shadow of Bianca Belair. Now, you could be making good money there, and I hope you're happy, but I don't think you are. But you're coming across corny as fuck. Now, you botched up a lot of matches so far on WWE television. So what if Paul Heyman gets involved in the women's division? What magic can Paul Heyman bring to the women's division of wrestling? I don't think that the current active men's roster needs Paul Heyman. But I do think that the women's division does. And what magic would Paul Heyman bring to the women's division? Now, there is heavy rumors that in the women's division you will get more title belts. And rightfully so. I always said the women's division needs more belts. I always said that. They need better storylines, better programs. Week in and week out, we're getting the same stories with the same characters, with the same trifecta, using 3 women all together. Bailey and blah, blah, blah. And they're fighting the other one. And then you got the other one. You got Tiffany Stratton, who arenas go crazy for. She's got the look. She's holding that money in the bank. We all know this predicted storyline that's going to happen. We know it already. We all see it. You're dropping the ball on that. You're dropping the ball on that. We all seen the CM Punk Drew McIntyre lead up to Hell in the Cell. This is so predictable. And wrestling fans in 2024, 2025, they don't want predictability anymore. They don't. They want shock factor. They want something different. It's a younger generation now. Throw a curveball at them. Make the face the heel. Make the heel the face. Just let 2 heels fight each other. Just let 2 heels get crazy and just go at it. Let 2 faces go at it. Make it look like there are real fights in the WWE. Make it look like somebody on social media really has real beef with somebody else on social media. See, the power again is in the palm of all your writers' hands, and you guys could just take this industry to a whole different level. Psychology. Boys, psychology. You go into Netflix in January, you got 3 months. But yet we're still being fed the same predictability. Week after week after week. Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. The same shit here, the same shit there. Next week we got this match and we got another version of the match the next week. It's bullshit. It's bullshit. Your roster right now, WWE, is packed with great talent. How many more years are you going to underutilize Austin Theory? How many more years are you going to drag out cornball characters whom have great potential? Gunther needs the Imperium feud. That kid needs to rise up. He's fantastic. Fantastic. And where is John Cena? Where is John Cena? Where is Paul Heyman? Where is The Rock? We should be getting at least once a month video messages. Something just on the teleprompter, pre-recorded. Who cares? But where are they? Where is their presence? You know, he leaves Cody Rhodes in that ring with the thought of maybe a potential championship match. Okay. You got Roman Reigns back now. Okay. You have John Cena who said that he's going to do one final year and make memorable matches. Where is it? Is it going to drag out to day 1 of January on Netflix? Is that's going to be the big pop? Are we going to get The Rock and John Cena on the same stage at Raw, launching Netflix to really put it over the top? But I say to you this, you don't need either of them. And that's a fact. That's a fact. That roster is so stacked with talent, and that back room is stacked with good writers and leaders. You don't even need these guys. And yet, yes, they'll be there. And yes, they'll have, especially John Cena, who said he'll have his matches. Why wait? Why wait until January? Why not start on Monday? Why not start on Monday Night Raw? How about this? Listen, have Jay just come and confront Cody Rhodes and just say, back the fuck out of this. This is my fight, not yours. How about that? Nice and simple. Nice and simple. And then start a program with Cody Rhodes by himself. And the best person, again, is Randy Orton. Get Randy Orton to 16 times. Let John Cena and Randy Orton finish their feud at WrestleMania for the championship, and the winner leaves 17-time champion. You got all this time to execute it. You got plenty of time for Randy Orton to win the title, lose the title, win it back, etc., etc., to get him to 16 time. And let the two men fight for 17 time at WrestleMania. That'll be huge. That's history. That would be huge. With that said, I really have to figure out the orientation, because some of my videos, I press the orientation button and I can film long ways and properly. And so far, the past 3 videos now, it converts this orientation down. Today's Saturday. I'm going to try something different tomorrow. And I'm going to do a dollar bin dive uncensored show. But this is not going to be some bullshit. You see, we're going to talk about how local comic shops are pricing. We're going to talk about our local comic shops executing properly, and are they packed out, and do they have their consistent business anymore, which they don't. We're going to talk about pricing, and we're going to talk about Marvel and DC, and we're going to search some good comic books in those dollar bins that you guys forget about. We're going to search great art. Oh, what word did Nick just say? What did I say? Art? Yeah. See, back in the day, artists used an actual pencil and drew without any use of computer help or AI help or copy and pasting images to create things. No. See, back in the day, there were real artists who used pencil and paper and their own God-given talents and draw. See, they forgot about that on current comic books. So we're going to talk about real art history and the books that you guys forget about, the books that you guys don't talk about, the books that should be on top 10s and top 50 lists, but they're not, because it's all about the first appearances and the key issues, but you guys forget about the art, and that's a problem. So we're going to talk about that tomorrow, Sunday, and then on Monday we're going to do the eBay auctions preview for the week. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to specifically put up in auction, and then it's going to be live to the world for you guys to dictate the price of the collectible. Because like I always tell you, and like how I like to end shows, look at that timing. A collectible is only worth the price someone in the world is willing to pay for it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night, guys.